1st of March 1962, he entered Corpus Christi at Werribee. The 1st of June 1969 is his ordination at Armidale.
That's right.
And in April of 2001, he became a Geelongian, and he will remain one for a long time to come. You must be very proud. Congratulations, Father Kevin. It is wonderful, and the turnout that we've seen over the past 3 or 4 days has just been, well, a sign of the strength of the community that they have in faith in you as a person and in you as a leader of not only a church but also of our community.
Well, it is in the real sense of the word, it is very humbling, but it's very much, as I tried to say tonight, probably a bit faltering because it's all been a bit overwhelming, but it's a two-way street, because what people have given to me here in Geelong is a fantastic welcome, so much cooperation, so many prayers. I mean, so many good ordinary people who say to me regularly, and they say, you know, I keep you in my prayers as their parish priest, and I know they mean it, and I know it works, and that's part of the thing that gives me energy, motivation. But it was great to have an opportunity tonight to say to Geelong people how much I love being here and how much I love them.
Well, that's a very important part of it, but as you say, it's a two-way deal, and that is also important. Take us back through some of your important highlights of your career.
Well, I suppose, I mean, obviously this ordination was tremendously important. Interestingly enough, some of the key experiences, I think my time as during the holidays at the seminary as an orderly at St Vincent's was a tremendously important time, just in terms of being associated with a sort of healing work, even though I was just pushing trolleys around. But it was fantastic being associated in a caring, healing, and I think that strengthened my sense of what I was called to. But look, each parish has been fantastic. We might look at things like papal visit as being highlights and so on, but look at the real highlights are just, and I really mean this, the real highlights are just some of the most basic experiences with the ordinary people. I said to a group of people here yesterday that I was at the Children's Hospital one day when a little girl in the parish was dying from cancer, was being turned off life support that she'd been on, and they went to move, all the relatives are there, they were from a European family, strong family base. They moved all the people out. I'd said all the prayers, done all of what I could do as a priest, and I went to leave the room, and the mum and dad said to the hospital staff, no, Father stays, he is our priest. You know, I've never forgotten that. And it's just demonstrated to me what an extraordinary privilege that any priest has in being part of some of those pivotal moments in people's lives, the happiest and the saddest as well.
And a wonderful piece in the Geelong Advertiser, the oldest newspaper in Geelong this morning, by Danny Lannon, another man of the people. The two of you coming together, presenting a beautiful piece in the paper this morning.
Yes, Danny had a good yarn last week, and I was very pleased that you're never quite sure what you say in interviews, even this one, but he picked up my concern for and the support of the Vietnam veterans, and by circumstances that's been a tremendously important part of my life over these last few years, and hopefully in a very small way, just by perhaps an outsider in many ways, to show a bit of care and support, and as best anyone from outside can do, understanding of what they've done, what they've carried, and what they're still carrying, and what great people they are.
Are you feeling we're making progress with the Vietnam vets? I mean, the efforts you're putting in as an individual in conjunction through your close friends and also the Vietnam Veterans Association is very strong. Are we making progress?
I think there is. I think we could go ahead in a lot further though. My perhaps nearest to a political comment today on a beautiful day would be that the whole notion of post-traumatic stress disorder, I still don't think that sufficiently the people that administer everything within the department and those who serve them, that they really don't take on board the enormously human factor of these fellows, so many of whom have had to carry that burden for decades, often because they won't talk about it, And the nature of the illness is such from their trauma that it's been unrecognised, undiagnosed, and it's a very burdensome, particularly when they reach their 50s and 60s. People think it should just go away, but it doesn't just go away. It's there even more deeply, and I hope that'll be redressed in the future.
Discretion. We hope that gets built into it. Father, once there was a lot of special gifts brought down to the altar tonight. There was one that was tricked up a little, was the golden painted hand.
I still haven't had a chance to have a look at that. I believe I was asked to put my hand in some sort of wet cement or something like that, and I haven't even had a chance to have a look at it yet, but apparently it's surrounded by some sort of symbols of some of the things that I've been and done over the past 40 years. So, but so much of these things have been done with great love and great affirmation, and I'm just delighted with them all.
And it sounds like you've got a Mustang for a weekend.
Well, for something like that, I'll be chuffing off somewhere in a late model Mustang, and there's a bit of a, not that I'm a mechanic, but I'm a bit of a petrol head. I love motor cars, and I've always pined to own a Mustang, but I might know one, but I'll have one for a day or two apparently.
And of course, a return trip, we hope.
Well, I wouldn't. I'm not going anywhere that I can't come back to Geelong.
A man who is greatly respected in our city of Geelong, Father Kevin Dillon. And it's been a pleasure and a privilege for us tonight to present on Channel 31 News Geelong the 40th anniversary of Father Kevin Dillon's ordination. And yes, he is very much part of our Geelong community. He's a leader in Geelong community. As it was said from the pulpit tonight, he is streetwise. And I think that was one of the most complimentary pieces of slang that could be put his way. But he is a man of the people, and we are very grateful that the dear Lord above saw fit to put him down on our soil in our great city of Geelong. Congratulations on 40. Let's hope 50 year comes around and we'll be back here in front of these cameras yet again.
Thanks, Graham. It's just great to be here in Geelong at this moment.
You've been with us, the 40th anniversary, the Ruby anniversary, the ordination of Father Kevin Dillon from St Mary's Basilica here in our great city of Geelong. Hope you enjoyed the program on News Geelong. Until next week, Rawlo saying bye for now.